Well, good morning, traders. All right, I thought today what I would do is go through my favorite Coinbase coins in terms of setup, price, time, pattern. Uh, Pattern goes along with setup, but you get what I'm saying. I have a list here of Coinbase coins. I think right now there's 68 in my watch list, 68 Coinbase coins. Now, there may be more. Coinbase seems to be adding new coins to their selection menu almost daily. So there may be more. But out of these 68, I have created uh, a list. And I guess I call this my purple list because I tagged them all purple. These are my favorite coins, and I thought today what we'll do is go through my favorite coins from Coinbase in terms of time, price, pattern. All right, what looks the most attractive right now on Coinbase? And then after I'm done going through this list with you guys, then paid subscribers, stay with me. I'm going to create another video out of these, my top favorite Coinbase coins. I have selected another list that, I mean, you just cannot miss out if you have any cash reserves. These 14, I believe, I selected out of these 27. All right, so I have 27 in my purple list, and my top purple, yep, I've got 14. So out of here, I've created a list of the top, basically top 50% of these coins. All right, let's get started. So I have ADA here, and most of these coins you guys have heard me reference at least once or twice. I've done some analysis on it, and et cetera, et cetera. And Substack subscribers, I have purchased many of these, and so we'll go through this. ADA, all right, pick this one out of the list because it is highly undervalued. We've broken out of a very steep, excuse me, descending descending wedge, which is very bullish, and it looks like we're come back down. Typically we want to kiss the top of that, but this grade of decline is so steep, I don't know that we're going to do that. I think we've reached our baseline support here, and ADA looks like it's ready to bounce again. So this is Cardano, good coin. All right, and I'm just going to quickly browse through these. AMP, you see a lot of levels here. I drew these levels out for Substack subscribers. And you guys, all of you guys, can utilize these levels, but don't let them confuse you. I mean, they're just there as critical points. I've told all of you this. When we have a move in the crypto world, depending on whether we're bearish or bullish, all right? So I say 25 to 50% in a day when we're bullish, but honestly, it's more like 10 to 20% on a drawback, such as we've had the last couple months in crypto. So if we have 10 to 20% in one day and we hit one of these levels, then you can be sure that I'm going to sell most, if not all, of my crypto and swap over to another crypto. I've got plenty here. You can see there's plenty of options. And so there's the way that it's working, it seems, in the Coinbase crypto world, is you have a pump on one coin, all right, one or two coins, all right. And if you happen to be in one of those, you want to take your profits and move on to another coin, because it seems like the rotation is making its way through the Coinbase coins. And so that's kind of been my strategy during especially this drawback to help eliminate great losses. So I've said this before. Altcoins have suffered a drawback of anywhere from 50 to 80%, and it could go to 90% in some cases. Right now, it's mostly 50 to 80% in the altcoin world. And those of you traders on Substack who have followed me, if you have followed my every move, and I hope that you followed most of them at least when you could, I understand that that's not always the case, and just for different reasons. You're just maybe curious and you don't want to enter in all of the coins that I'm in, and that's fine. But if you followed most of my moves, then you know that on my portfolio, I have not lost more than 10% during this whole crypto drawback. And that's simply because of this strategy that I'm explaining right now. I play the levels. If I have a coin with 10 to 20% gain in one day and it hits one of these, it crosses over with, let's say right here, this is a good level right here, this purple level. Now, if we pump up to there and we're at 15 to 20% in one day, which we would be, you can almost be sure that I will sell most, if not all, of this position in AMP. All right. Moving on, I have Anchor here. The reason I put Anchor on this list is because I believe, now I don't know if this is true or not, but if we close up here, this remains on my purple list. If we close down here and open another candle and confirm that move below this purple trend line, I take it off my purple list. All right, but right now it still remains in my purple list because we have not dropped below this purple trend line and confirmed. All right, so I understand we're below right now, but we need another confirmation candle on the daily for me to take it off of my list. BCH is a good price. We broke above that trend line once and have now come back below. This is where I'm looking for baseline support. Anywhere between here and here, I mean, you can start to dollar cost average in. It's a good buy. All right, BICO, I like this one because we seem to have reached, and let me draw it in here, a baseline of support. I don't see, as I've said and alluded to in many of my other videos, I don't see us going much lower from here in the crypto world. I think liquidity is drying up, and that is the big one that I'm looking at. The amount of liquidity on the exchanges is drying up, and you have whales, smart money, and which generally tends to be long-term hodlers, uh, basically buying and moving their crypto off exchanges. That's a sign of a bull run to come. All right. Smart money generally sells at the height of a bull cycle, and they are not selling, they are buying right now. Keep that in mind, guys. All right. Bluezella. All right. I put this one on the list because I believe we are highly undervalued here. We're under this purple trend line, under the 200-day, under the 50-day. Right now, the 200-day is moving up, but the 50-day is moving down. And I think this one's due for a little bit of a pump. DOT dropped. Looking good. Looks like it's reached its baseline support there. And so I like this level. Anywhere between here and here, you can start to buy in. Farm, I just put it on the list because, man, when we broke out here, check this out, guys. Check out the profits on this. When we broke out to the upside of this purple trend line, oh, that's the wrong one. Come on. Always confusing these. All right. We made in one day a 200% profit increase. If you were in this coin, I was not. I wish it was. But now this is looking like a bull flag. All right, see that? That's looking extremely uh, interesting and attractive because this is definitely a bull flag right here. Filecoin. All right, we here I put this one on the list because look at this price compared to where we were just a few months ago. I mean, you're at basically $200. Got a target here of $200, and we're down here in the $30 level. Additionally, check out this bullish divergence. All right, that is a big clue. I just put this one on the list because I don't know what it is. I mean, it's a gaming token, but I mean, look at the dive on this. At some point, it has to start getting attractive. And I'm mainly looking down here at the RSI. If we can get into oversold territory, I might take a little bit of a gamble on this one. I've heard lots of good things about that gaming token. GRT, we're at baseline support right here in a larger triangle. This, in my opinion, is a good buy. ICP, talked about this one before, highly oversold. If I zoom in here, you can see we are sitting on baseline support, and that, my friends, is a bull flag. All right, so that's a good deal there. IoT looks like we're coming down. We want to kiss the top of this trend line. We broke out, and now we're kissing the top of that, and I think it's off to the races soon as well. Jasmine, of course, I've done videos on this. I don't need to allude, expound, expand, whatever the word is. Link, I didn't do any technical analysis on this, but really, since I just drew a fib back here, but I mean, that's a good one. We're over the 200-day. We're over the 50-day. Those are good signs. I think we're going to have a golden cross here soon. All right, with the 50-day crossing up above the 200. And we're off to the races on that one, too. It looks like you could 2x this one. Mana, good long-term hold. We tried to break above this trend line yesterday and then came back down. I put this one on the list as interesting because I think for a longer term hold, you're okay with this one. This is one of those that you could hold for a while if you don't like trading around like I do and you don't want to play the levels. Matic is very interesting technology as well. I think we could come down to this purple trend line and then bounce and go even higher, possibly into the future. All right, OMG. I've talked about this one too. It looks like we're curving down. We're going to maybe kiss the bottom of this huge megaphone pattern. If I zoom out here, you guys see what I'm talking about. And then once we kiss the bottom of that, and if we do, I'm not sure if we'll get there, but if we do, I mean, look at the price way up here. You're looking 4x on this one. All right. OXT coming down to baseline support here at 30 cents. Could drop lower. I don't know that the bears have the energy to do so, but that would be down at 26 cents. That's quite a deal. It's already a deal right here. And I would say you start buying in as soon as you kiss this red trend line at 32 cents. I'm just making sure I move myself out of the way so you can see me. Yeah, so you can see these price levels. Had somebody comment that they were not able to see the lower price levels because my big old head was in the way. All right, quant, we're in this triangle here. Right now it's we're gains on the day, but I expect that it might come down one more time and touch this baseline of support before breaking out into the upside. Again, guys, my trades are swing trades, which generally end up being 5 to 6 weeks. If you're not that patient, then you don't want to necessarily follow these trades. I'm looking at a 5 to 6 week on average time frame, and sometimes it can be up to 3 months. Sometimes it can be days because these things move. These things move fast. SHIB, I put out videos on this too. Don't need to expand on that either. Right now, it's at my buy limit. I mean, almost exactly. I said 2937. Now, look at this. It's 2940. And the only reason it's 2940 is because Coinbase data is not that granular. It will not go down to this last whatever millionth of a decimal it is. So it is exactly fluctuating between 2930 and 2937. It is at my limit right now. This is buy time, guys, for SHIB, if you're into SHIB. And I'm not, but I put out these videos because I know you guys love them, and SHIB is ready to pump. All right. Solana, I put this one on the list because we touched our 200-day, and I believe we should see some price action back up above this trend line. If we do not, I take it off my purple list. But for now, it remains on because we don't have confirmation here. We need confirmation on the daily. Storage inside of a triangle, reach the bottom of the triangle once again. I expect a pump upwards very soon. All right, UMA coming back into the triangle, a good sign. However, we do have a lot of resistance here with the 50-day and the 200-day crossing, but that's a good one as well. Wrapped Luna, I'm very interested in this, and we have come back down to my entry target here. I like this price anywhere between this trend line and this trend line, which is $67 to $71. You can dollar cost average in and feel safe. We are going to the moon on that one. Stellar lumens inside of a larger triangle, and this is looking attractive here too. However, we do have two levels below us. It is possible that we come down a little bit further before breaking out into the upside. All right, and then last one I think is XYOUSD. I don't like the fact that we're under this purple trend line. However, you can see if I zoom in, we have not confirmed that. That's just one candle. Another candle tomorrow below and closing below that would confirm it, but we have yet to see that. All right, we have tomorrow, and this weekend is going to be big. I've said in my market updates that I think the hedge funds are coming back on Monday. They're back from vacation, and that's when you start to see the buying continue. All right, and bull market again. All right, we're back to square one. So that is my list of 27 purple altcoins, the 27 best that I've found on Coinbase, and you guys should be able to find some of these coins on any exchange that you're on. Hope you like it. If you have any more you'd like me to look into or you think are promising, put those in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next video.